let me just clarify for you, because it's like I'm on repeat, and it's like I've done this sort of speech, similar type of speech to you a couple of times. I'm going to leave them alone. I've got a bam. You've heard it quite a few times. As soon as they hear it, they come on thick. They come on high. They put the pressure on because they want to try and make me look different towards anything. This time round, I'm saying it with a clear mind. No ifs or buts. No angles for you to kick in. Doesn't matter who you give it a platform to. Doesn't matter what you scream. Doesn't matter what places you go to thinking you're going to provoke me. You will not get the response you're expecting. You won't get the response where I'm being aggressive, telling you how it is, calling you out. I'll respond, but my response won't be to you. It'll be to me. It'll be to me and elevating me in this message. So say what you want, do what you want, behave how you want, from someone that's never been in that group, from someone that's never been in that circle, from someone that's always been on side but had an opinion. It's not changed my opinion. You've got a group of dying, dirty, poisonous rats that are manipulating the public in the name of money. They're quite willing to strip anyone's character back, wreck them morally and psychologically, just to gain some sort of recognition, some subscriptions, and earn a little bit of money on the back of it. Let them get on with it. It's a poisonous circle. I've never been involved in it. The only reason I've been involved in it is because I've participated. They brought it to my table. I've participated in the little weird ways and got caught up in their poisonous energy. You know, I got surrounded by, let's say, 10 of them and their poisonous energy all getting spat at me. It took me time to wash it off. You know, I finally sat down, realised what I'm doing here. What's my purpose here? And it's not to entertain and let them get clickbait. It's to deliver a message of choose a life, not a knife, Calnack UK. The first thing these idiots do when they attack me, they don't attack me. They attack the message and how the message shows I'm speaking about it. They're speaking about that message because I've brought it to everyone's mind. Doesn't matter how I've got it there. I've got it there. And now it's there. I need to smooth it out and water it. Trust me when I'm telling that. You're caught up on them. They're all chatting mad stuff. We used to call them janglers. When you used to go to your ma's and your ma had a mate round, you were all in the kitchen and you were in the front room and all you could hear was janga, 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 that they talk about behind the scenes. The way they're saying to you, we don't associate with each other behind the scenes, when really they're all speaking in some sort of way. If he's not speaking to him, he's speaking to his mate. And, they're just all horrible. It's a very dirty, poisonous circle. And you've heard me all the time. I've tried to use these platforms to deliver a message. In the last year, I'm trying to use it to get myself legitimised, make some money, earn a living, because I can't get a normal job, basically. You're on it. Don't think the podcasting world is 6 or 7 people, because it's not. You're just getting caught up in a circle of podcasting that is bringing shame and bringing disgust to the other platforms on podcasting. The platforms they're given to complete shouldn't be getting platforms. This is just diluting the format of podcasting in a bigger sense, if you like. If you get involved in podcasting and you want long term, you want longevity in the podcasting world, do not do any work with them. Do not do any work with that circle. The minute you tap into that circle and do a little bit of work with one of them circle, you get attacked if you don't play ball. It's as simple as that. Getting in the podcasting world, get into that end of it. You know, get into that type of area. Get into them. Don't tap into this where there's all ex-criminals bringing their poison to it. Stay in that area, you know, where there is decent kids, where there is young men and decent Scousers and Manchester kids setting up podcasts. talking about relevant things, whether it's sport, whether it's fighting, whatever it is. My advice to anyone getting into the podcasting world as a newcomer, just like me, is don't participate in that circle of ex-criminals and the poisonous that they spread with it, because they've all got that criminal mind. I haven't got to tell you and convince you about their criminal mindsets. You've seen them in the last 8 weeks start stabbing out of each other's backs. You've seen them criminally assaulting each other, screaming threats to kill across screens, making terrifying phone calls to other podcasters. This is the criminal element that's creeped into the podcasting world thanks to Sausage Neck and One-Eyed Monster. I'm not chatting to you. That's what you've got. You've got a complete shit. There's 10 or 11 podcasters or YouTubers, let's call them YouTubers, that are just spoiling all sorts of shit for all this. They're all weird characters. They've all failed in somewhere in their lives. I know I've failed, but I've recovered and I'm making change and I'm creating change and I'm creating awareness. You'd have not seen me assault no one. You'd have not seen me make criminal threats down a phone to anyone. You've seen me ranting, you've seen me raving on the screen. I'm there in your face. I don't go off the screen and then start being a criminal. I don't go off the screen with the poisonous mind and start getting individuals to troll individuals and start paying individuals to get individuals shut down and be behaving like a criminal behind the scenes. I come off the screen, sit down and relax. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't come off the screen and start plotting on other podcasters and start doing this, that and the other and sitting there like a horrible, dirty worm. Do you understand? And that's what they do. That's what they do. It's weird. It's just scatty. You've got 50-year-old men doing this behaviour. What example are they showing? What example am I showing? Do you want me to show you a madman that's screaming about the poison that Zealand's doing to our city? So what? There's a snitch for the Irish. You're a nonce. You're so weird. And you're a smackhead that's blagging you not. We've all got a past. We've all got a history. I'm the only one that's come clean about everything. Everyone seems to have a fake name. Everyone seems to have some sort of story that they can't prove. I've put everything on a plate to you since I've been free from custody. Not hid nothing. I've even told you about every inch of my life, my family, when I'm saying the kid's not mine, when I'm breaking up with this. You've seen everything. You're not seeing all of theirs behind the scenes, are you? Absolutely nothing. Because you know when you go into some of these places where these are, and they're living like complete, but on screen and looking like they got loads of dough. Do you understand what I'm saying, people? You need to get with it. You need to understand what you're watching and the people you're watching. Are you that naive to be caught up by fake rats manipulating you for donations, manipulating you for this, that and the other? I've been on these YouTubes for close to 5 years. Do you understand what I'm saying? I've only started screaming for donations for myself in the last 6 months. These rats have had a platform for 9 months, a year. They're screaming for donations and getting... You're not seeing this.